But first, the Prime Minister today did more than just promise not to put up income tax, VAT and national insurance. He said he'd make it illegal to do so for 5 years anyway if the Conservatives win the election. Labour and the Liberal Democrats called his plan for a new law a gimmick. James Mates was on the campaign trail with the Prime Minister.
Another day, another sighting of the Prime Minister in hard hat and high-vis jacket, and another election promise. But is anyone believing any of them? Perhaps aware the public are profoundly sceptical of everything politicians are saying at the moment, a newly energised David Cameron bounded onto the stage this morning to announce that his promise not to raise taxes will be enshrined in law, written into the statute book, to show he means it.
I make this pledge that if you elect me as your Prime Minister, there'll be no increase in VAT, no increase in national insurance, no increase in income tax. What it says right there on that pledge card.
5 years ago you promised not to raise VAT. Is this promise designed now to convince a sceptical public that you won't break that promise again?
This promise is made because, unlike in 2009, 2010, I've seen the books. I've been doing this job for 5 years. I know what remains to be done.
Labour were contemptuous of the idea of a law saying no tax rises.
His problem is, he set this out in his manifesto, and nobody's believing him. So we've got this last-minute, desperate gimmick from a Prime Minister who knows that people are not going to be fooled a second time.
That is the right choice.
Back in this West Midlands car park factory, the audience had listened to the proposal with polite respect, but by the time they got back to their workstations, David Cameron's message of "trust me, I'll do what I'll say" didn't seem to have convinced many. Do you believe him?
I do and I don't, because some people say it and then when they're elected they like to go back on their word.
Do you believe that?
No, I don't.
Why not?
They've never done it before, so why change spots? The leopard doesn't do that.
It wasn't just Mr Cameron. Most here didn't believe any politician will do what they say, but still the promises keep coming. Expect more in the last 7 campaigning days. James Mates, ITV News in the West Midlands.